Excuse me, sir. My name's Kieran. I was part of the search effort today.
Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you volunteers.
Yeah. Can I get you a drink? Oh, or refill, I guess?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay.
Can I help you with something?
Last month, a mother and her 2 boys went for a walk in the woods up here before dark. I guess the youngest one wanted to climb a tree to watch the sunset while he went up until they lost sight of him, and he never came back down. The call came in to canvass the trail. My group, we searched most of the night, but there was no sign of him, no footprints, no scents the dog could drag, nothing.
Bradley boy. Hiker spotted him a couple days ago.
Yeah, so you know then that something had been at him too. The same kind of marks on the body we saw today. What do you make of that?
Think something took him?
I mean, it's rough terrain out there. There's no way a 7-year-old kid could get out there by himself. Of that I'm pretty certain, much less vanish into thin air. Just tell me if there's something going on people need to know.
Tell you what. I'll run by the Fish and Wildlife office. See what they have to say. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your meal. Doesn't know anything. None of them do. I swear. I've done everything you asked.
Augusta to 566, come back.
Go for 566.
Call just came in, missing male in their early 30s. Are you able to respond?
566 to Augusta. I'm looking at a possible crime scene here. Requesting immediate assistance.
566, what's your current location?
I've lit some flares. Should give the others a clear line of sight to me.
566, update on the ETA. Expect the party to arrive within the half hour.
Hello? Someone there? Stay where you are. Don't come any closer. I won't warn you again.
In your own words, can you tell me what led you to determine the cause of death to be from a mountain lion attack?
Bite marks.
And you saw these same bite marks on all the other victims as well?
Yes.
Reed, there hasn't been a mountain lion sighting in this state since the 1930s. You're a forest ranger. You ought to know that. What's going on here? You don't look well, Reed.
I'm fine.
Okay. I'll be seeing you, Reed.